New construction or an existing home? What's the right option for you? Hi, I'm Troy Schlicker, owner and broker of Reserve Realty here in Austin, Texas. I appreciate you checking out the video and would love it if you subscribe to the channel. As a busy professional, buying a home can be challenging in the best of times. But in today's market, where inventory is at record lows, it can be extremely challenging. Last month in Austin, we had a little over 3,700 homes available on the market, which is barely over 1 month's supply. In a balanced market, we'd like to see about 6 months of supply. So this record low inventory has forced many home buyers to broaden the scope of homes they're looking for. Given the limited quantity of homes, this has forced many buyers to consider new construction along with existing properties. This can be a challenge though when trying to compare which option would be best, as it's never a true apples to apples comparison. Let's take a look at some key factors that can help you determine which option may be best for you and your family. The first key factor we want to consider is time frame. Do you have a certain time frame that you need or want to move into a property by? New construction has always taken longer to complete than just buying an existing home. However, with the COVID-19 pandemic and supply chain disruptions, this process has taken even longer over the last year. In some rare cases, we've even seen builders had to back out of contracts with buyers because they can't get the home completed in the time needed. While these situations are rare, they do highlight the need for buyers, especially of new construction homes, to ensure they are represented by their own agent who can help make sure that things are running smoothly and to avoid the shocks that these disruptions can present. When looking at new construction, the timeframes can vary based on where the property is in the stage of construction. However, because most properties are being sold well prior to completion, you're usually looking at a minimum of 6 and up to maybe 12 months of construction time still needed before you'll be able to move into the home. Contrast that with an existing home, which in most cases will allow you to close on the property within 30 days or so of getting under contract. If you're lucky enough to be a cash buyer, you may be able to even close sooner. In most cases, once you've completed the closing on the home, you'll be able to move in right away, assuming the seller doesn't need a lease back or you don't want to do repairs or updates to the property. This can allow you to complete your home search and move into a home much sooner than you can for most new construction homes. The second key component is location. Location has always been a critical factor in any type of real estate purchase, and that's no different whether you're considering new construction or an existing home. Most new construction communities are going to be more on the outskirts of town, as they need the land to help develop those communities. This could mean longer commute times for work or school, and the possibility that some of the conveniences you may have in an existing neighborhood aren't built there yet. However, many new master plan communities do have plans for future development to include a lot of features you may not see in an older neighborhood. Things such as hiking trails, dog parks, and other amenities can be a big plus once the community is fully complete. With an existing home, one of the advantages is you know what the neighborhood's going to look like because it's already well established. You have more information on the type of community and neighborhood it is, as well as information about schools, restaurants, and other facilities in the area. However, compared with newer developments, some of the facilities and infrastructure may be a bit outdated or inadequate. While some home buyers may like the charm of an older neighborhood, others may like the sleek and coherent design of the newer ones. The third critical component we want to take a look at is maintenance. A 2019 study of millennial home buyers showed that their biggest regret when purchasing a home was not understanding the maintenance required with the property. This is one of the top reasons given why a home buyer buys new construction. Because the home is newly built, and if it's done by a quality home builder, there's usually minimal maintenance that needs to be done on the property. This doesn't mean there will be no maintenance on the property, as any home will require some regularly scheduled maintenance to keep the systems up to date and running at their optimum level. However, major costly repairs shouldn't happen, as the systems should be new and covered under warranty by the builder for a number of years. Some home buyers come to regret buying an existing home if the cost for repairs and maintenance is more than expected. Even purchasing a home that requires some updating can catch a homebuyer off guard, as the cost for repairs and updates has grown substantially over the last couple of years. Fortunately, there are strategies to help you avoid costly repairs. Any home buyer, whether they're purchasing existing or new construction, should definitely get a home inspection done as a part of the buying process. This will let a home buyer know what issues a home may have now or in the near future, and potentially allow you to negotiate repairs with a seller upfront. Purchasing a home warranty is another key component that can help minimize costs in the first few years of home ownership. And we can help you by negotiating with the seller to pay for that cost as a part of the home purchase. Another key component for most home buyers is the environmental impact their home purchase will have, not only on the environment, but also on their wallet. The need for energy efficient housing continues to increase. And this is one of the main factors many home buyers consider when looking at new construction. In fact, a home built in 2020 is 42% more efficient than a home built in 2006, and 72% more efficient than a home that was built in the 1970s. As energy prices continue to rise, minimizing energy costs is an important factor for many home buyers and their budgets. That being said, don't let an existing home fool you. One of the primary tenets of sustainable living is reduce, reuse, and recycle. And buying a home that is already constructed saves a lot in materials, costs, and energy. According to many studies, retrofitting or remodeling an existing home has a much lower environmental impact than getting a new one built. Environmentally aware buyers can feel comfortable purchasing an existing home and making some modifications that will improve the energy efficiency of the home. Our final point of consideration is design. Understanding what must-have features you want in your home can make the difference in deciding between an existing home or new construction. With an existing home, everything will be new and shiny, and the home will be built off the latest design trends. You're likely to have open spaces, higher ceilings, and a more modern feel. Most new construction homes don't have carpet in the main living areas or the first floor at all, and they often have granite or silestone countertops instead of laminate ones. However, because these design trends are rather generic, some home buyers don't prefer new construction because they feel the homes are too cookie cutter and similar. That doesn't mean you can't personalize a home to your liking, but unless you can do a true custom home, you're probably going to have some features that are universal for the area. With existing homes, you're likely to be able to find many different styles and characteristics based on what years the home were built and the styles that were popular at that time. Also, most of the highly sought after and prized communities are going to be in established neighborhoods where existing homes are your only option. Many home buyers prefer these homes anyway, with their classic style and charm. If you're looking for something more modern, however, it's possible to search for homes that have already been updated in these neighborhoods, or connect you with professionals who can do these updates for you. Regardless of which path you choose, there's no one size fits all when it comes to purchasing a home. There will always be a lot of things to consider and a few compromises that you have to make along the way. But that doesn't mean that the home buying process has to be stressful. Whether you're buying an existing home or a brand new home, I highly recommend connecting with a real estate professional to help guide you through the process and to use as a sounding board to make sure you're making the best decisions for you and your family. Some of the biggest mistakes I've seen in my real estate career are home buyers who go directly to a home builder to purchase a home. While the sales consultants there are helpful, they do work for the builder and have the builder's interest at top of mind. This is why it's important for you to have an advisor who's looking out for your best interest and can help you make an informed decision on the best path for you to choose. If you're considering buying a home, which direction would you go? New construction or an existing home? I'd love to hear in the comment. Also, if you have questions about your specific situation, reach out for a consultation. We love to help and answer questions. I'd also love it if you found this video useful to give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when new videos hit.